Peace Collective, it's me, Senpai Swanee, and thank you for joining me in another of our Tokyo sessions, a safe place for us to learn together, heal together, and ascend together. Trust that the universe is on your side and has entrusted you with the power and authority to help bring the divine vision to life. Take your place as co-creator with confidence. Allow what resonates, but if it does not apply, let it fly. You are the gatekeeper. Create love, create beauty, create greatness. And let me hurry up here. Let me get my timer started and my Palo Santo lit. So that we could go ahead here and purify our energies, get the cards cleansed, and say our prayer to our ancestors, archangels. Let me see here. Actually, our dearest ancestors of the highest light, archangels, Metatron, Michael, Raphael, Uriel, and all with charge over me. Dearest divine, most high God, I humbly ask for your protection during this reading. Let me be a vessel in which truth and guidance are fostered so that we as a collective may walk in alignment with our highest selves. May every evil eye go blind and every ill intention collapse into the depths of darkness, never to see light. We come to you with open hearts and minds, seeking clarity, wisdom, and courage. We are eternally grateful for your love. Ashe and Amen. Okay, with that, let's go ahead and get our tarot cards. The Rider-Waite here. Of course, my cards are already shuffled. I did so before I started the video. Look, first card out the gate, Empress. Woo woo. One time for the divine feminine watching this, huh? And then we have an Eight of Wands here. So something's in my heart. Something's in my heart. Ooh, it's got me hooked on you. Let me stop. Okay. Oh, I like this. The next card. Let's see. The next card to come out is Lovers, but then we have a Tower to come out. Okay. So from what I get from these first four cards that have already come out, Empress, it's like your connection, okay, that you have with your divine masculine, your twin flame, your soulmate, it's like it's growing, it's coming along. You two are bonding, you're getting closer without even trying. But then there's this Tower card that comes out here. Spirit, could you give me some more on this Tower card and what this has to do with our divine union here? Let's see here. Because, I mean, everything was going great up until that card. Sideways. Ooh. We've got a Hierophant card here, okay? The thing is with this Hierophant card is this on the side. It's on the side to the left. You know how I feel when it falls on the side to the left is something that we kind of need to get over, okay? So this Tower is that there is, let me see here, someone either in the masculine's energy or in your energy, divine, feminine, Empress. Someone here is like, I don't know, it seems like I get unsolicited advice, okay? And yeah, this might be something they told your masculine about you, okay? And this has got your masculine feeling some type of way. This may have caused some kind of tower within your relationship. Especially if you've noticed lately that he hasn't really been responsive, or not even responsive. If I don't know, if I imagine Empress that like you'd be able to pick up on like energy. If you just kind of like feel something in his energy, there's something this Hierophant said, this backwards really, because again, this card is laying to the left. So there's something that's backwards Hierophant said to the divine masculine here, who otherwise wants to marry you. The Sun card, okay? The Sun card, the happiest card in the deck, does talk about matrimony among other things here. So yeah, it's like he still wants to marry you. So maybe maybe he is kind of like discerning for himself, whatever this Hierophant said. I guess it was saying, I don't want to say the Hierophant lied about you, but he definitely gave an unwarranted opinion about you, okay? And that's what it was. Like, he gave his opinion, he offered his opinion. So maybe this is like a really good friend of your masculine, which is why it causes this tower, because it's like, do I listen to this friend who's always, kind of like I've been able to talk to, and kind of, like have this person not help make choices, but at least been able to, like, we all have someone that we talk to when we're facing, say, a Two of Swords energy, when we need to make some kind of decision or something like that. And it's like, this is his person, but his person kind of gave him negative advice towards your union. Like, maybe, this isn't the one. On top of that, we have the Ace of Cups come out, but the Ace of Cups came out in reverse. So again, he's trying to make your masculine feel some type of way about you. And that Ace of Cups comes up under you, like, feminine. So, whoa, a whole lot of cards came out here. Spirit, this is a lot of cards to be taken. So I'll take like some of these, but I can't be taking all of these cards. Okay. You might even be feeling a way about your divine masculine because your divine masculine feels some way about you. And that's definitely pride. That's definitely ego. I'll take this Four of Cups that's sitting here in my face. So it's like, you're sitting here now that you found, something out. Now, what I get is, I don't know. It's like they said something to your masculine responded in an unfavorable way towards you. So it's kind of put you in this like offended, indignant energy. Okay, so now you're sitting here in this Four of Cups where like you're kind of stubborn. You have, your arms crossed sitting under this tree, and the masculine came, he offered you, this cup. Listen, it's still love. Like, I'm not going anywhere. But again, now your pride has kind of set in, and like, you're upset. So now, of course, your masculine sitting here as the King of Cups. Like, look, baby, can we work this out? I didn't mean, for it to come out this way. I didn't mean for you to take it that way. And I certainly don't want this connection to end. Okay. But now look at this. Maybe I am going to end up taking all of these cards, because now you're in the Six of Pentacles energy where you're pretty much giving him your ass to kiss. Like, you don't appreciate that he would even for a second doubt you or doubt your sincerity. Maybe that's what this Hierophant said, is that he doesn't think that you're as sincere about this connection. Maybe he kind of put it in the masculine's head that, oh, like there's just, maybe, you're like all the rest of them who just want, money, who just wants to be taken care of, who just wants to be a pillow princess, as they call them, without really having to do much or whatnot. And you're an empress. So naturally, like, of course, you're going to like be offended, and like I say, right now, you just straight giving your look. Queen of Wands, and we got Queen of Pentacles coming out here, baby, and we have Page of Swords coming out here, okay? Because like you gave him all the way your ass to kiss, okay? Like, listen, and like I say, all of these coming after this Six of Pentacles energy. So you're like, listen, if you want to feel that way, first of all, okay, I have options. I will go out there. I'll go on a date, okay? Like, and going out on a date or something like that is maybe you and masculine aren't all the way together, or maybe you're together in a way that, like, wouldn't just be outright cheating if you went on a date with someone. So listen, Empress, you will incorporate all of your Queen's energy here, okay? I'll go out on a date. Listen, Queen of Pentacles, I'll just worry about my money. I don't need your money to be sitting up here talking about I'm a gold digger or anything like that. Page of Swords, like I say, you're in this indignant energy, and essentially it's like at this point you're just being proud. So it has caused this Five of Wands energy where you and your masculine right now are like in the middle of an argument, and it's like he's unhappy, you're low-key unhappy, but you're taken up by ego more than anything else. He has come to you. He has put his ego aside. He has come to you as a King of Cups. Like, listen, baby, I'm sorry. They got a little confused here. I got this backwards as Hierophant in my ear telling me this and that or whatnot. But at the end of the day, when I really think about it, like, I want this, I want you, I don't want to go anywhere, I don't want to try with anybody else, I don't want to start over with anybody else. Like, I'm committed. Okay, look at this. Six of wands. So you're definitely, like, when I say Empress, I might need you to dial it back some, baby. Look, there. Oh my God. Okay, yeah. Okay, I'm not taking any more cards after this. I'm gonna flip those right over, and I might even shuffle the deck. I'm not even gonna take these cards down here on the table. Okay, Devil energy. Like, listen, you. Whew, I'm gonna need you to dial it all the way back. Like, you got all the way in your feelings about this. What did this backward as Hierophant say about you? Because it's like it put you in a fit. But I want you to understand that this is a divine union that you have here. This is a marvelous man who cares a lot about you, Empress. Please, please, please don't ruin this connection because of your pride and your ego. Okay, with that, I will go ahead and put the tarot deck down. Let me see where I want to go with this, because oh my goodness. As a matter of fact, let's go to this Mañana deck that I thought was like Mañana, like hasta mañana. Well, that's Mañana, huh? Okay, so how about that? Manada is actually from Milo Manera, which is an Italian, like, erotic artist or whatnot, which is why all the women, like, are just upright pussy popping. Okay, in this deck here. But I mean, if that's the case, like let's go ahead and draw from this deck, Empress, because it's not that you're pussy popping, but baby, you're popping something. Okay, we know if you go out on this date, you better not pop anything on this date. Please don't mess up this this connection, Empress. That's all I got to say to you. Okay, we'll go ahead and see what card comes out here. I don't like to read my oracle decks in reverse, so this card here. Ooh, baby. Okay, let me see here if I can read what this writing says. It's dark in here. It is nighttime. I'm off tonight. So, like, the last 2 days, I didn't make a video. I said, it's weird. I'm going to take a moment and explain this to you, collective, so you understand my schedule, okay? I work, you already know that I work, you know, the graveyard shift or what have you. The middle of the week is actually the end of the week for me. And so by the end of my work week, which is the middle of the week, like, you know, it's kind of like all the being up at night kind of kicks in. So for the last 2 days, Tuesday and Wednesday, yesterday was Wednesday, I did take the night off. I said that, okay, I would kind of do a reading at night on Thursday, and then maybe I'll go back into like the doing it early afternoon, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, maybe Monday, but Tuesdays and Wednesdays for sure are my days off here. And then Saturdays or Saturday nights are actually my Monday mornings for work. So it's working so far, but it's like, I don't know if I care for the lighting at nighttime. It looks cloudy. Hopefully when I rewatch the video, it won't be so bad. But from here, like, I don't like the nighttime overhead light or what have you. Plus, it makes the cards that much harder to read because the light's fairly dim. Like, I don't have the light turned all the way up, because then this video will probably look extra terrible. Anyway, let me see if I can read this. This says, the hate nurtured with love. Baby, Empress, you tripping right now, okay? So, and then on the card here, you see a woman. She's absolutely naked or what have you, and she's coming up out of the woods, okay, with like a can I say knife on YouTube? I don't know if they tripping. Okay, and the man sitting here with an art easel, like, you know, maybe he's painting or something like that. Hate nurtured with love. So it's like I say, that's pride at its finest, okay? It's like, you know that you love this man. I don't know why you sitting up here giving him your ass to kiss and all this stuff or whatnot. You really need to just go ahead, swallow this. Be mature, Empress. Be an Empress, okay? And talk to him. Figure out a way to, like, express how you feel about how he came at you without stabbing him in the back while he's like painting this beautiful future for the two of you. Hate nurtured with love. Okay, so it's like, don't nurture this hate with how much you love him. You know, there's a thin line between love and hate. So you may be, you know, getting like these angry feelings and, you know, low vibrations essentially. And all it is that you love him and that you're hurt, and you're letting your pride and your ego dictate how you're going to actually behave. Okay, and I think you really do need to kind of like have a one-on-one with spirit and come to the realization, be honest with yourself that you don't want this connection to end, that you really do love this masculine. I don't want to hear that. You know you love him. Okay, and make this work and get out of this devil energy that you've got going on, that you have going on here. A couple cards dropped out. Let me see. It looks like I won't be reading all of them. This one here. Ooh, baby. I can't make this. Oh, I wish you could see this card. I can't make this up. What does this say? Indulging in the impossible pleasure. Indulging in the impossible pleasure. Okay? Yeah. That's you, Empress. That's you indulging in making this just impossible and deriving pleasure out of it. And if you can see this picture here, this woman, she's here. Let me get up on this here. This woman is butt booty naked, right? But she has this massive demon behind her. And like in front of her here, it's like the man groveling. Let me see if I can kind of cover her up. You see, he's got his face all up in her crotch, like he's begging her, like, baby, look, I will eat the cooch, but she's got this pride demon. I wish you could see this card. She's got this big demon on her back. Okay, like while this man is groveling, while this man is sitting here in this, what is it? Okay, it's this card right here. It's pretty much this Six of Pentacles energy. Like I say, it seems like you're getting pleasure out of being angry. It seems like you're actually getting pleasure out of like making him beg, which there's a time and a place for it. Okay, sexually, when it comes to that stuff, yes, make him beg. Okay, in this situation here where he made a mistake listening to a friend, okay, yeah, you know, you give him your ass to kiss a little bit, but at some point it's just, you're being just like evil, you know, you're being demonic, you're being in this devil energy. Let me see one of the other cards. We'll take one more card from this deck here right off the top, because there were several that came out there and I just set them on the top. This says sweet. I can't read this at all. I'm going to get out of this deck too. Sweet variety and feelings. I think that says, that's that. Sweet inebriety. Okay, but like I say, and then it's her sitting here in a chair. She doesn't have on any underwear with her leg cocked up, but she is taking off her bra. Like, if you keep this up, that's just what you're going to be though, Empress. You're going to be sitting on this throne, okay, all up in your feelings alone. Bars, sitting on the throne alone, because now he done went on about his business. He done gave up on the connection. I mean, I don't want to call that. I don't want to predict that. I'm just urging you to get up out of this energy. Okay, I understand that, like, wow, however he came at you, whatever this backward Hierophant said to him to put him in some kind of mixed up feelings or what have you, I don't want to say, your feelings are valid. So I don't want to say you might be making a mountain out of a molehill. I get it, but it's like, you know, if this is, let's say this is your future spouse, this shows how you're going to be in future arguments, okay? At what point do you work it out? At what point do you like stop being mad, stop acting like, is it the type of deal where it's like every little thing I want out of this marriage, I want a divorce? Because if that's the case, then yeah, go ahead and sure, cut them loose or whatnot. But if you know that you love the man, like, stop. As a matter of fact, and I get it. If anything, let's go into one of these decks here. Let's go into romance and love. Is that what I want to go to? Let's go to romance angels. Well, actually, like, let me not even just pick something. I really want to go to this deck right here. What is this? Love tarot. Let's go to our love tarot and see how this man feels about you. Okay, maybe this can kind of help you get out of your feelings. And maybe let me see what deck we can go to find out exactly what this backward as Hierophant said about you. Okay, we'll here we go. Father wounds. Okay, so he probably told him that, like, you've got daddy issues. Okay, my father is a big influence in my behavior. So this backward Hierophant may have been his father. Okay, his dad told him something about you. And, a man might listen to his father. My father is a big influence on my behavior now as an adult. I have challenges with connecting to the divine masculine energy within me and externally. Okay, so we're going to put this here with this Hierophant laying on his back, because it looks like this may have been his father who said something about you. Maybe his father warned his son that, listen, I know women and that woman is no good, or, whatever it was he said. Like I say, we'll look into one of these decks and see if we can find out what dad said about you exactly. But it sounds like it was his dad, or maybe someone that he looks to as a father, like fatherly advice. Okay, so like, it's the Hierophant. How about that, huh? So kind of like maybe like an older, deemed wiser masculine, or at least someone in their masculine energy. What card is this? This isn't goodbye. And I'm using the magnifying glass just because it is dim in here. Like I said, I don't want to turn the light up anymore. I don't want to walk away, but it's what's best for me and us right now. This isn't good. This isn't good. Love, we will be together again soon. Okay, this isn't good. Love, we will be together soon. So you see what I mean? You've been sitting up here giving him your behind a kiss, and now he's like, well, maybe, I'll just kind of like go away for a little bit. I'll sit this over here with this King of Cups, and you giving him your ass to kiss in this Six of Pentacles devil energy here, okay? So he's like, all right, so I'll fall back. Like if you kind of seem like you're this upset with me that you're talking about going on dates with guys and, exploring your other options and things like that, I'll fall back and I'll let you do it. Okay. I don't want this to be goodbye. And I'm not saying that I'm walking away, but when you're ready for me, I trust you to let me know. Look, what does this say? My dreams. I've been dreaming about you. In my dreams, we're so free and in love. I wish I could stay there forever. This man loves you. He's sitting up here dreaming about you. I'm going to put this over here with this Lovers card, with this, what's this? This Eight of Wands card. This man dreams about you. And it's like when he dreams about you, you don't have this attitude. Y'all are so free. Y'all are so in love. You're actually like in a Garden of Eden, like frolicking, men who frolic, right? Like frolicking, you're so in love, and he wants that to be in real life. But you're in this, like, you've got this pride devil, pride demon, this prideful energy. You're so up in your ego, Empress. Not very empressy of you, is it? No judgment, no judgment. Senpai Swani's not going to judge, but yo. Okay, let me see. And like I say, is I already know, like, the fact that the King of Cups came out while you're doing all of this here, I already know that, like, he doesn't want to fight anymore. Like, he regrets ever even entertaining, what dad or dad-ish said or what have you. Let's see if we can, nothing else is coming out from this deck. Let's see if we can find out exactly what dad said. Dad, what deck can I, oh, well, he did say that you had like, oh no, he said that he had the father wounds. Let me see. Maybe this metaphorical love association. Let's see what's in this deck here. And see what comes out from here. Oof. Ooh, 2 cards came out. I forgive you for me and for us. Okay, like I said, that could be you as well. Divine Feminine, like, okay, you're ready to stop, like, being stubborn about this, but he definitely forgives you for like being so hard on him and like, whatever. It's like I say, it's good to give a man some chase or whatnot, but then at some point you kind of want to turn that around. My heart races when I'm with you. Okay, so it's like we know this. Well, I guess this must be a love deck then, that this isn't going to tell us what this Hierophant said. So let me get Spill the Tea. Let's find out with Spill the Tea what he said. Spill the Tea or Shadow Love. We'll do Shadow Love. Ooh. Let's see what he said. Ooh. Okay. So this here says masking. Yeah, see, he said you were wearing a mask of some sort, right? Withholding secrets. Yeah, see. Emotionally unavailable. He said that you're secretive, that you're emotionally unavailable, so you probably have options. Don't prove him right. Okay. Let's see here. Holding back emotions, evasive. What is this? Closed off, does not disclose past. Yeah, so he told him, like, look, she's secretive. She's not telling you about her past. So she's probably got, like, boyfriends and, guys still into her. And, like, kind of like that, oh, you're closed off with your emotions. And you're probably and not just entertaining other guys, but you're keeping your backup supply in case this doesn't work out. So it's like where you probably warned his son, don't put all of your eggs in one basket, pretty much. Okay, because I can assure you she doesn't have all of her eggs in your basket. Okay, and maybe Divine Masculine came to you questioning you, now he's asking not necessarily uncomfortable questions, but just kind of like questions that, like, made, like I said, obviously they greatly offended you. So maybe he started asking you about past relationships and past guys and, like how all of that went down. This here says seeks revenge. So his father probably told him, look, she's very spiteful. She's probably going to go out and do something like, sleep with a guy just to make you mad or make you jealous or something like that, which is, again, why you don't want to be out here in this Queen of Wands energy. Like, the Queen of Wands energy where you're, getting up with guys and entertaining your options and going out on dates and things like that, because all you're going to do is prove this backwards ass Hierophant right, or at least make him seem right. Okay. Seeks revenge for partner hurting them, abandoning them, or choosing another. Yeah, like we already, I guess I don't necessarily need to try to sit up there and read this tiny writing at night. Okay. And the last one I'll take from this deck here says pitiful. Oh, he called you pitiful, huh? Let me see here. Tries to make partner feel guilty by either crying or guilt tripping. Dad said this. He said that you're the type to sit up here and be dramatic and cry to kind of guilt trip him. And that's probably, he's probably like, even now while you two are, in this estranged place or whatnot, he's probably like egging him on even more, telling him, oh, she's just guilt tripping you. She wants you to be in this energy. How pitiful of her. Like, yeah, Empress. Oh my gosh, my stomach. Not really, but disgusting. Because if you keep this energy up, you're going to make him seem like he's right. Okay, let's put you on an enchanted path here. Let's see if we can get, do I want to go to enchanted path? Let's see what this deck has to offer for you so that we can get this relationship. Like I say, more than anything, I would encourage you to like figure out a way to reach out to the masculine. Maybe just kind of like swallow that pill. You're gonna have to swallow your pride and like, you know, like reach out to him and let him know, you know, listen, I at the end of the day, however I feel, even if, you know, I'm mad or a little mad or whatever we want to call this, like, I'm glad to have you in my life. I'm glad that you turned out to be that certain someone special who makes this life worth living. You know something? Universe. Okay, why is it that everybody can sing except me, or everyone at least sounds good singing except me? Like I watch tarot videos and like everybody can sing. How is it that everybody can sing? That's fair. Yo, excuse me. I just had a spaz moment, but I had a spaz moment the other day when one of the tarot readers like started singing. It's like, word, you can sing too? Oh. Everybody can sing, huh? All right. And then you just heard what I sound like. On God. Okay. So like enchanted path isn't even giving me anything here. I think it just is what it is. Like, listen. Get out your feelings, get over your pride, okay? Let's conquer this demon you have on your back. What's the best way to conquer this demon, huh? Oh, and that reminds me too, I do have some tarot decks, on the way that, of course, because, you know, whatever. But one of them is kind of like for affirmations, because it's like I always want to give you affirmations. And it's like it'll be good to use that for affirmations. This says mindfulness, stay present and aware in the moment. Okay, so I think when you go and you speak with your masculine, not so much be present and aware in the moment, but just be present and aware with him. Okay, exercise some mindfulness. Okay, put yourself in his shoes and your shoes. Maybe practice this conversation in the mirror, like, you know, how you want, what exactly that you mean to express and how you want it to be perceived. Okay, and like I say, however, whatever it is that you express, make sure that you take your ego, baby, you dig a hole in the backyard and you bury that. You cannot, if you want this relationship to work, this divine union to work, you can't have ego. You must have like a full-fledged ego death, baby. You got to kill this demon on your back. This here says success. Believe success is within your reach. Okay, positive thoughts. Your thoughts shape your reality. Keep them positive. Okay, and then forgiveness. Forgive yourself and others to free your heart. So before anything else, you're going to have to find some forgiveness. Not just for your masculine, but also for this backwards sass Hierophant here. Let me stop, because this might be this man's dad, his father. Like, you know, at least someone who he looks to in that energy, okay? Forgive this person. What is it? Forgive them, Father, for he knew not what he said. We're going to forgive him, Empress, because he didn't know any better. Okay? He was just up here blabbing his mouth. It is what it is. It happened. Your masculine at least knows better. He came to his senses. Okay? With that, I am going to close this out. Okay? Listen, collective. Be safe, be happy, be easy. Be safe, be happy, be easy. Be safe, be happy, be easy. I release you with so much love. Let me hit the This your girl, Senpai Swanee, out.